Yo. Que es la que hay, corillo. Seguimos aquí. Vamos a meterle al Mike Career otra vez. Seguimos en rumbo a cumplir con los objetivos para Rookie of the Year y para que nos pongan de starter en el starting lineup del equipo.
Visualize a win tonight, then go out and take it.
Si vamos a poner el uniforme, sí, ¿no?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
So, ya llevamos 3 juegos de 7 que hemos promediado más que Jaylen Brown para entonces reemplazarlo en el starting lineup en unos minutos.
The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any competitive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection. At 4, number 0, Jason Tatum.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game.
You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee.
Brown va por 2. Contra Holiday 9. 5. Holiday con 16 puntos.
Celtics leading by 22. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And there's Slim, and it's Hauser in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Tatum passes to Slim. And We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Slam, good. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps with the hard work you put in to get that story. I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Man, and that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
And that one misses. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Slim, and it's wide in for Pritchard. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. So it's the Bucks now. With some arc, and it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the shot goes in.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Boston, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Te llevaste los chavos más. Es una camisa Jordan. Te los llevaste. Te los llevaste. Ah.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Celtics. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Celtics.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And that is a wrap. Now let...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it is.
Taylor no raspó puntos hasta el tercer cuadro. 13 de 11.
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. And Milwaukee looking at who they got. Green is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Rollins. And it's Sims in at the center position. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Bucks miss again.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here is Slim, guarded by Green. Celtics have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Luke Cornett is checked in for Boston. Smith checked in for the Bucks. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Dale.
15 seconds left to play in the third.
Yo activo esta madre, no duran.
Here's Lillard. He's got 12. 4 on the clock, and Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Buck substitution. Number 7, Chris Livingston.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rollins with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
And so it's Boston, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We can't do it on our own.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Horford, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Prince outside. Here's Rollins. Portis the screen. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here is Slim. Three-pointer. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Left side, Portis. Pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Misses the jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Embuste, chico.
Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And here is Green. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Slim. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Slim's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Boston. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Slim passes to Horford. Here's Slim. Off target with his 3. Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Rollins, the kick out to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Horford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Slim. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Pritchard. Here is Slim. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Slim's got 12 now in this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Bucks.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Slim.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Prince outside. Back to Portis. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Slim. And he banks in the layup. And that's 31 points for Slim.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Contra sigo perdiendo en chemistry, pero yo lo llevo hasta 80 y pico, tengo que llevarlo a 100 siempre.
MP, you are the straw that stirs
Un
the
side
drink.
quest.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Pero...
I want to focus more on our team's needs. Compare them to a current performance. I apply a
Side quest. ¿Se Brown en la cámara ahí? Casi. Brown con las trenzas más largas, con dreadlock.
These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them. AMP, it's your world. We just live it.
Our kids contest has chosen a winner. All attendees will receive a Pacers mascot penny flag with the winning designs at our next home game. Get your tickets today. Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Atlanta, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Checking out Boston, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Defensively, I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the different ways that Al Horford can impact a game. And Coach told me he defends, he rebounds, he can score from all 3 levels. Al does whatever his team needs on any given night. He's the glue guy. So it'll be interesting to see what contribution Horford brings tonight. BA?
And Allie, thanks. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Slim with a bucket.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Here's Slim. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Slim's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Siakam looking it over. Toppin outside. Here's the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Slim, pass to Pritchard. Here's Slim. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
That one misses. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
There's Tatum with the 3. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton on the wing. McConnell outside. With a 9-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Here's Slim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Tatum passes to Slim. No good on the 3. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Halliburton. Top it, a screen on Tatum. Halliburton for 3, and Pritchard pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second to the paint. They double-team Tatum. The 3 drops in the 3. Pritchard's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Tatum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits,
Se la
but it's no
paso.
good.
Hacen nada.
Now Walker.
2 minutes.
The 15-footer.
Nah.
And it's good.
Ah,
Off
chico.
the back of the rim and in.
No va a
Give him
ser,
8.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to... The Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Welcome in for halftime.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners. Players of the week. In the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. Just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Akeem Olajuwon.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the book. He's checked in for Indiana. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
That's good from Siakam. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Siakam in power forward with Turner in its center. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And that one misses. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Brown. Halliburton, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 assists in the game. Nembhard outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Boston leading by 16. Tatum with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Porzingis.
No está bien, yo necesito ahora parece.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Turner against Porzingis. Turner inside. 12 points for him. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum passes to Slim, pulls it from the corner, and that one's long.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The drive by Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down there, let's get some stops.
Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to lock in defensively.
Defensive intensity is important. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Slim in at the shooting guard. Pass to Tatum. The 3-ball.
Vamos.
Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Now here's Toppin. Back to Bryant. Hauser grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bryant outside. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Halliburton with the ball. Now Horford defending. Clock at 6. McConnell outside. 4-3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Celtics lead by 21. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Slim. Buries it from 3.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Nembhard. Drew on the 14-footer.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Toppin passes to Jackson. Nembhard outside. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
There's the triple. And the Celtics another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. McConnell passes to Toppin. Back to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. With the 10-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Boston, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Slam misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Halliburton right side. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Wow. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Nails it from 3. Slim's got 25 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
Toppin passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Toppin from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Slim. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To stop the run, Tatum pulls it in. Pass to Slim. Fires the 3. No good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Uno menos, brother, en Team Chemistry. Pasando la bola.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
¿Y dónde es el sideline ese?
No, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Since Wemby sabe. Okay. No sé qué es el sideline.
Play like LeBron, just a great all-around build to help us get the dub today.
I have decided
contra Charlotte.
Tonight should be easy work.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Boston Celtics. This is... And the injury story when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how...
Boston.
Number 13. Number 13.
On the floor for Boston, the guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Slim in at the 3 spot.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
White, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Bridges, no one around him. And again, the Hornets missing. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Over in the corner, White fires the 3, and he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from Slim.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's a Kogi. Out to Miller. Shoots the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 11. Down low. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Miles Bridges.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Pass to Slim. Shoots a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's a Kogi. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tatum. Outside, White. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the floor for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then there's Slim, and it's Shireman in at the 1. Here is Slim, coming off 31 points last game. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's Ball. He's got 7, and it's Smith penetrating. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Slim. They grab their own miss. Horford has a wide-open look. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Jusuf Nurkic. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams comes in for Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Brandon Miller in for Smith. Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Ball. The Celtics working the ball around now.
Wow, brother.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Screen by Porzingis. Pritchard drills it from outside. Pritchard's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series with more than 5 going 6.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Miller. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up.
Wow, papi, es que se me van. Este tipo no coge.
Just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Ball, the bounce pass. Bridges outside. Pass the ball from deep three-point land. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 17. Porzingis sets the pick for White to the wing right side. Pritchard passes to Slim. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it. But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Williams finds Miller. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Outside, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. That one good for 2. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 12.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
Welcome to this early season.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets. They're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Boston Celtics. And that about wraps it up.
And after checked in for the Hornets. Slimmy's checked in for the Celtics. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Trey Mann, and it's Williams at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Brown the pass to Slim. And here is Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 9. Miller inside, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now.
Ah,
With several
días.
coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Boston leading by 8. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's Slim. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Pritchard. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Hornets trail by 13. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Smith. Screen by Nurkic. Takes a 3. And Horford pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Slam. Good.
3 points.
And here's Smith. Shoots over Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then there's Slim, and it's Cornette in at the center. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And the Hornets with possession here, trailing by 19. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Pass to Nurkic from the wing. No good on that one.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Slim. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Williams can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one is good. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Smith finds man. Will it go? Charlotte again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Tatum on the wing, covered by Smith. Pass to Slim. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Boston.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
So flip out on the floor for the Celtics. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And there's the shot to finish it off.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Slim. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Ball, the pass to Okogie. And it's off from three-point range. Boston leading by 21. Out to the right wing. Pass to Walsh. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Slim. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 14 points now in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight at season.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Horford with the bounce pass. Pass to Slim. Williams with the block. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. Horford with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Slim, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass the ball. Launches it. Rebound, Boston. Here is Slim. And Craig has it in the corner. Here's Slim. No good from outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts.
Por fin algo positivo para el chemistry, porque
They talk the talk, but you walk.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Se nos dio ya. The Temple, Austin Reeves. I got a mirror. I got some stuff I want to talk to you about. Pero Tinley me salió atrás para adelante bien cojonado. Otro más con Charlotte.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Eso.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along and both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league.
LeBron va a jugar hoy. Dos puntitos. Dos puntitos. Tres puntitos.
Substitution here for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. So the Celtics 5 right now. They've got Jaylen Brown, Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. And it's Slim in at the small forward position. Bridges outside.
Diablo, pero que es.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Cornette with a rebound.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 5 points.
Tienen que jugar con
Finish
Brown.
there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside man. Shireman grabs the board. Boston leading by 7. Here's Slim. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Cornette passes to Slim. He drops it from range. Slim's got his second basket of the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Boston out in front. They're up by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornette. And it's
Está bien, papi, si se da muy por un lado.
That one's good, man.
Yeah, nice pass
Volver a
by Smith. I mean,
regresar.
putting his
Pivote es
teammate in
el más lento del
position to
mundo.
score.
Pass to Shireman. Baseline jumper, and he gets the jumper to drop. Shireman's gotten his first points in this one.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
The 3, Smith. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Celtics lead by 12. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players. Those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Rebounded by Nurkic. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball left side. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Tatum, and it's Cornette with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by man. Here's Slim. And they pick up 2. Slim's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Inside. Pass to Slim. Horford outside. Tatum with it. Tatum showing off the strength.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's man. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by man. Slim with a bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hornets trail by 16. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key
Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Charlotte Hornets. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And we've got third quarter. Timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game. Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Williams in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. 19-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To Okogie, looking to end the run. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Ball against White. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 14.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Slim. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Williams a screen on White. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for White. There's a screen by Nurkic. 3-pointer, Bridges. Boston pulls it in.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Celtics lead by 20. Pass to Slim. Fires from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 15.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Smith no good. Got it off in time. That shot off the mark. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Al Horford.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Shireman in at the point guard position. And the second free throw is good. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hey, from beyond the arc. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nurkic, a screen on Tatum. An open look for Smith. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Slim with a bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 43% on this one. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Pass to Cornett. Here's Slim. Hey, puts up a three. Smith with the rebound. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stands since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Cornett, down low. Here's Slim. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Ball passes to Williams. Ball with it. From outside the arc. That one no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Tatum passes to Slim. Here's Shireman.
Right here.
Pass to Slim. He tries for three. Williams grabs the board.
Esa fallar. Te da una bellaquera que empiezas a fallar
from deep in this quarter. Now Nurkic. The kick out to Williams. There's the three. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Cornett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Slim. And it's good for 2. Slim's got 24.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Pass to Cornett. Outside Tatum. Oh, he tries a three. Slim with a bucket. 27 points for him.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Their transition game was the standout for me.
No puedo al Denny para salvar la vida mía.
Pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Slim.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Williams passes to man. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No good on the triple. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by man. Outside Tatum. Pass to Slim. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Bad selection, bro.
Now Ball.
El juego se acabó.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in
Vamos a
with
ver que
confidence
por lo
and didn't
menos
let anything shake
se
them.
supone que ahora
This is what a
comenzaremos en el
dominant team
starting
looks like.
lineup.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Another day, another win. Good work.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
Objective. Get 3 teammate grade B- or higher. I can do that. 20 points gain. Get 3 20-point gain. 10 assist gains and 10 rebound gains. Franchise player earn your keep. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Okay. Ahí vas aquí. Huge game time for MP as he moves into post school with MP with it under busting out on my game. Ya lo vimos. We just saw this, right?
What's up, everybody?
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching.
Pero dice que tengo algo más aquí. Que queda ahí volver.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Everybody. Está jodón eso. Next game.
You know, I have never been to.
But you've seen the box. Are there any players with NBA experience?
206 as a rookie. I can break that. Este que steals.
My kids in the night show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, I sat right near the glass.
Vamos a hacer este último y le metemos. Contra los Hawks, yo creo.
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken.
MP, you're about to
Como
go
por lo
off.
menos. I think I could try to do 10 assists, maybe. And keep it at B minus, is it? Or B plus? Ya no hay que hacer más que bronzo. Así lo puedo hacer todavía aquí. Yeah. Yeah.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. So, Brent, as fall turns to winter, the season just getting underway.
Yeah, Kevin, and you kind of feel like, man, we're in it. We are trying to get on the floor and get ourselves to the end of the year. So, yeah, pack your jackets, get your sweats, the full sweatsuits on. We're ready to travel, and we're in the thick of things now.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. And he's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Slim in at the small forward position. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. And that's something you got to have in this NBA. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before.
Papi, no, me pide lo mejor ni me lo guardeo, en verdad.
And that helps get the rhythm going.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Tatum down low. Working on Niang. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Niang. Back to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And the basket by Tatum.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 7. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Young from outside. Rebound Boston. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They need this. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Slim. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 9 to the left wing. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Larry Nance is checked in for Atlanta. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Young against White. Just 5 to shoot. Young, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Slim. Now here's Porzingis. It's White on the wing. A 3. Slim, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Young, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Daniels. Boston grabs the miss. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown, right side. Pass to Slim. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum with it. Outside, White. Here is Slim. Drains it from beyond the arc. Slim's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
Papi, nadie quiere tirar. Yo no sé cómo voy a hacer las asistencias. Hay que tirar la bola.
Especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Boston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a... And so it's Boston with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to White. Here is Slim. Porzingis with the ball. Covered by Okongwu. Porzingis passes to Slim. And here is Tatum. Tatum willing it to go.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Daniels out there with Young. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the road.
From downtown, another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Slim. Slim's got 13.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Niang finds Okongwu.
Yeah.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Slim. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 15 points for Slim.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Now, here is Young. Off target at the rim.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Welcome to the half.
The Warriors not feeling the love. And with Steph Curry injured, man, that's tough. He's not just an elite scorer. He's a great passer and ball handler. And his teammates feed off of his enthusiasm for the game.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Celtics.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
Tengo 2 y 15. Puedo hacer 5 más y ya. Y concentrarme en los otros 2 quarters en tratar de hacer las
And
10
we've got third
asistencias.
quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Terrence Mann. What's the news there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained a ligament. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the floor for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. The guards are Pritchard and White, and it's Slim in at the small forward. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller, but lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Young drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 10.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Boston leading by 11. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Pritchard. And it's White, top of the key. A 3 from Tatum. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Misses the 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shea with the steal.
Yo no sé ni pa' qué cojo.
Trimmed to single digits. He's got 10.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here is Slim, defended by Young.
Vamos.
Okongwu against Porzingis. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 9. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Hawks will go for a Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Nance comes in for George Niang. Mann's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Reza Shea. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Austin. A timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured.
Diablo, se fue 1 minuto y medio de
on
ahí.
the same page here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team.
El mismo,
He said,
mírate.
hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Niang out there with Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Young, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Young's shot is off. Boston leading by 13. Inside.
Vamos.
Throws it
7.
down, JT.
Tatum,
Vamos.
good for at least
Tenemos
one
tiempo,
highlight
tenemos
finish
más que 3
tonight.
nada más.
This guy is box office.
It's Young on the wing. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle, here's White. Terrific
Vamos,
assist.
ocho.
Nice finish. Solid play all around.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Te gasta mucho gelo.
The teardrop falls in. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
The Celtics working the ball around now. Over in the corner, White. Outside Tatum. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Slim.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when you felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pritchard passes to White. Now here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Releases. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Slim. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Yeah. Ahí David no estuvo.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Great win tonight.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we love to see both. Keep on keeping on, player.
Scoot Henderson.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
Como le baja la nota al pana. Bien baja. Tú no sirves. Ay, seguimos metiendo mañana. Deuces, 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 deuces.